Right, hi everyone, I'm Tom, as has just been said. Welcome to the moment nobody's been waiting for. As you can see, I've got a screen here, mainly to take the attention off me. And it's operated using my own laptop, which is a bit risky. However, I would like to reassure everybody I have cleared the browsing history, so we should be okay. Just click there. You see, I've got operator as well, so I'm going to be. Thank you for that. Thank you. I didn't rehearse this. Right. What? Oh. Right, okay, so I'm sure everybody will agree with me when I say what a beautiful day it's been. Unfortunately, every silver lining has a cloud, and I'm stood here right now. Don't get me wrong, it's an honour to stand here as Mark's best man. I'd like to say it's a pleasure too, but that won't be the case until I've finished. However, it does give me a pleasure to preside over the only 10 minutes the bride didn't plan. Before I continue, actually, I'd just like to congratulate Mark on such a wonderful speech himself. I mean, even if it wasn't, I've already heard that it was. So, you're fine.
I think it was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. So I'd like to start this speech with some compliments. You don't need me to tell you what a banging pair they are over there. I'm Mark and Charlotte. But in all seriousness, I'd like to congratulate Phil and Diane for... sorry. Cider. In all seriousness, I'd like to congratulate Phil and Diane on producing such a wonderful young woman in Charlotte. I'd also like to say well done to Kelly and Ruth for trying. So when Mark asked me to be his best man and do the speech, I immediately said yes, thinking it'll be years away, 2 or 3 years at least. So I thought, yep, sure, no problem. It felt so far into the future that it was never going to come. Then Mark breaks it to me that it was going to be this very year. And the panic sets in, I've got to do a speech. But how do you start writing the best man speech? Like I'm sure many would do the same, I turned straight to the internet. And I've got to say, I found some really great stuff, amazing content. Then I stopped watching the cat videos and thought I'd best get on with the speech. Right, so this is just to prove that I actually know them. You'll see this pop up a few times actually. This is just so it doesn't go on to the next slide too early. My screen's different to that one, so this is why it's looking really unprofessional right now. Right, oh, here we go. Right, so talking of cats, this is Mark and Charlotte's cat Treacle. Now, unfortunately, Treacle can't be here today, mainly because she's a cat, and that would be stupid. However, if we're lucky, we might be able to get her on Skype. Treacle, hello Treacle. Hello Treacle, are you there? Can you hear me? Can you see it? Treacle. No, she doesn't give a shit. That's right, sorry. I deserve an Oscar for this. So you get the idea with that. That was Mark's main stipulation about today, that the cat was involved. So hopefully you'll appreciate that. Anyway, back to me writing this speech. So I spent most of the summer writing this. Well, 2 days. But nonetheless, a lot of effort was put into writing it, changing it, rewriting it, swapping it around, etc. A lot of effort. Then only yesterday, Mark requested that I'm not to mention ex-girlfriends or any aspect of his love life prior to Charlotte. It's a shame really, as it has shortened my speech. By about 3 seconds. That being said, I couldn't resist mentioning one of Mark's first crushes. Now I know he's a true 90s kid and used to enjoy watching Gladiators on a Saturday night. Yeah. But there was one he enjoyed watching more than the others. Yeah. Let's just have a look at which one that was. Oh, no, no. Definitely not that one.
Such a funny looking gladiator. I've never seen that show.
That's okay.
Yes, she is.
Let's take a look at which one that was. The worst thing is, I actually work as a technologist. Let's take a look at which one that was. There is sound you probably can't hear.
Taking me back.
And she's got a special message just for you, Mark, and Charlotte.
Hello everybody. I'll do it not again as I said hello everybody. It's Nightingale here. My name is Jet from the Gladiators. And this is a message for just everybody. I hope all of you have a wonderful day. It's especially for Mark and Charlotte.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Mark, you're a great fan of the show. Thank you for the support all these years on. Of Gladiators back then. But this is your day. Both of you, all of you. Lots of love, health and happiness for all together from this day onwards. Party everybody. And maybe try a few jet airflicks. These are going to work these days. Or some aerial guitars or aerial cartwheels. Lots of love to you all, especially you, Rob. And Charlotte. Bye-bye.
A few of the other guys in here like that as well. So I won't ask Mark if he still would, because she was quite diplomatic actually, because when I requested the video, I said, oh, my mate Mark thought he was well fit when he was like 8. She was really professional, so really nice actually. I want her as my mum. Thank you, Doc. So hopefully you enjoyed that. But before you have time to take all that in, I've got a letter to read out from another one of your first loves, Manchester United. Here we go. So, dear Mark and Charlotte, I'm writing to you to congratulate you both on your wonderful wedding day. We could not let this special occasion pass without sending you our warmest thoughts and wishes. On behalf of myself, the team, and staff at Manchester United Football Club, we wish you a long and happy marriage together. All the best for the future and congratulations. Yours sincerely, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. There we go. That's one. Not yet, you don't know what's coming. I think he's actually hand signed it as well. There's a bit of like smudge. Yeah, it's not printed. Right, sorry, back to the speech. There comes a time in everyone's life when they meet their one true love, their soulmate, the person that's going to know and love them for the rest of their life. That moment came for Mark 12 years ago when he met me. Now, you've already said all this. It's really annoying. Okay. But I'm just going to read it as I've written it. So at the time we were on the same art course at college. Nobody can see me here, can they? I'll stand back in my place. Now when I say we met, we didn't actually speak for the whole year until the final few weeks. I noticed he kept making a beeline for me. I started to get quite chatty all of a sudden. I don't think he was a little bit camp actually, and probably just fancied me or something. But it turns out we were going to the same university on the same art course, and somebody wanted a lift every day. It was only meant to be a temporary arrangement until Mark was able to drive. That day didn't come. So for 3 whole years we were travel buddies, and during this time of course we became good friends, despite having to endure hours of his singing over the radio. To this day I still can't listen to Sex on Fire without hearing Mark's noise in my ear. I'm haunted by it. But going back to the start of uni though, I do have such fond memories. We worked so hard for the first week, and then something magical happened. On our campus opened a Greggs. As you can imagine, our lives would change forever. A normal day would involve us arriving at uni, usually late. Then after an hour of trying and failing to motivate ourselves to do work, pop into Greggs and filling our faces before deciding to leave and then go home. So basically just driving 20 miles a day for a Greggs. That was every day of the week. Which probably explains a lot. You could say our uni experience was more pastry than it was painting. That was bad. Now I think it's fair to say we did the absolute bare minimum whilst we were at uni. I got away with doing shit like this. Conceptual art. And Mark demonstrated he could use a router.
Yeah. That's my baby.
So there's a bit of context for you all on how we got it together, and I've failed to shake them off since. I'm joking, of course. We've remained the best of friends and hopefully will be for years to come. As far as friendships go, I think it's fair to say we have a lot in common, share the same humour and think pretty much identically. I can't remember a time when we've fallen out or been out of contact, and that in my view is the sign of a true friendship. I think it's safe to say, without meeting Mark, I wouldn't be here today. And moving on to the bride now, Charlotte has been the best third wheel that me and Mark could have asked for. When Mark and Charlotte first got together, I thought, hang on, who's this girl trying to steal my best mate? But as it turns out, I wouldn't want anybody else sitting up here, so it's all worked out quite well. But no, Charlotte has only enhanced my friendship, has not only enhanced my friendship with Mark, but also given me another amazing friend, and I wouldn't do half the random stuff I do without you two. Yeah, there we go. Just evidence, more evidence for you all. Now I do like my quotes, and I found one perfect for the both of you. Marriage is not about finding the person you can live with, but the person you can't live without. And I think everybody here will be in agreement that Mark and Charlotte have found those.
She was blaming treacle.
So that's the soppy stuff out of the way. I did just want to quickly mention Mark's stag do, mainly so I can show this photo. Thank you to Daniel for organising that. We had a great time with the darts, ghetto golf, clubbing, getting lost, etc. And of course, nothing says you're getting married than dressing up as a bunch of mimes in Liverpool City Centre. Here we all are. I've got to say, everybody looked the part, everybody that came. Probably except Mark. That's clearly what a fine art degree gets you. Right, okie doke. So I'm aware I've been talking for a while now. Everybody pretty wants to eat. I've heard a few rumbling stomachs. But I do have one last surprise for the bride and groom. I used the word surprise very loosely indeed. I wanted to give you something really special and unique. You both love your musical icons, and I wanted one of your favourites to give you a performance to remember on your wedding day. Unfortunately, take that a warming up for the European tour. Queen are in America, and the Spice Girls are busy doing walkers adverts. So with all that in mind, and with you being classic X Factor fans over the years, and me being absolutely desperate, I've managed to pull some strings, and I have a special video message and performance from a legend of the show. So, take it away.
I wish you happiness. All you need is love. All you need is
So that actually marks the end of my speech. So the other thing for me to do is for you to all to stand again once more and raise your glasses to love, laughter and happiness. Yes, I did copy that from the internet as well. To the new Mr. and Mrs. Piercy.
Cheers everyone, thank you very much for coming.
Come on.